Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Kiki's Delivery Service. This is going to be another kids movie from my most hated libertarian playlist on Netflix. I'm giving this one 2 out of 5 stars. It's about the same as Spirited Away. I think I liked Howl's Moving Castle a little better just because that contraption was so cool looking in animation. Yeah, this one's kind of the same as Spirited Away. I mean, 80 minutes of the movie is boring as heck, and then the ending is pretty good. You know, never give up kind of determination, moral to the story, I guess. It's pretty cool. The rest of the movie is just about a 13-year-old witch named Kiki. She's got a butch hairdo, and she wears this ugly-looking potato sack black dress. She's got a black cat. The English voice is by Kirsten Dunst, and then the black cat voice is Phil Hartman. I think the old lady is Debbie Reynolds. So this is the third Hayao Miyazaki film that I've seen. I mentioned the other two. Studio Ghibli is the producer. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Like I said, I've only seen 3 of these movies, and Disney's involved, so you know it's going to be pretty bad. I don't know why there were so many kids movies in this one. I guess a libertarian kid put together this playlist, seems like. But yeah, so Kiki has to go out on her own to learn witchcraft. So she grabs her mom's broomstick, this huge thing. She grabs her black cat. She takes off to this city town, which is kind of a mix between Italy coast and San Francisco. She's homeless. She has nowhere to go. So the local baker takes her in. She does work and helps out with the bakery. Then she starts her delivery service business on her broomstick. Her first task is to deliver a cat doll which looks exactly like her black cat. So she gets stuck. She meets a bunch of crows who don't like her. They think they're trying to steal her eggs, and she drops the doll. So she delivers the gift, but she tricks him by putting her black cat in the cage instead of the doll. She goes back to the forest, meets her friend who has the doll. Her friend gives the doll back. She gets her cat back. And then her second delivery, it's all rainy and she gets sick. Then she starts losing her magic. Her cat doesn't talk anymore. Just says meow. She can't fly in her broomstick. She's meeting this kind of nerdy kid about the same age as her, young boy. And she just kind of brushes him off. He's trying to flirt with her and stuff. You know, something that a 13-year-old boy would do. Um, she just kind of brushes him off for a while. Eventually, they become friends and they have fun together. Um, so that was kind of interesting. The way she developed from being an outsider to being accepted member of the community there. Um, but the rest of the movie was just kind of blah, like Spirited Away, boring. I mean, the people in this movie are just too nice. Not very realistic. The dialogue is kind of boring. Not too much action until the ending. I think Howl's Moving Castle had more action in it. So, not one of the better Hayao Miyazaki Studio Ghibli movies, but my former coworker Symphony used to make me watch Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. I guess she was into it. She's like she knows Cantonese, but she doesn't know Mandarin, and she's dual citizen with Hong Kong there. She goes there every year for vacation and stuff. So kind of an interesting gal. I wanted to get to know her better, but I think I pissed her off too many times, so whatever. It's ironic that I'm single now and she doesn't talk to me. I guess she cares more about her job, where I got fired, than she does about me, which is fine. Chinese girls are like that. They care more about money and contracts and stuff. So, whatever. Live and let live, I guess. Time to move on. And as a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to meet another 42-year-old Chinese gal. Speaks pretty good English and lives in Millbrae, so it's pretty promising. I gotta meet her at Pete's Coffees right now in Millbrae. So that's the end of my review. Can't recommend it, can't say check it out. Unless you want to see the ending, which is pretty good. Inspirational kind of tearjerker thing. So that's the end of my review. Laters.